We're working on the Mark II MX-5 once again. I have my NCT on Tuesday, which is in 2-3 days time, and there's just a few bits I have to fix before that. Basically, NCT is our car test to make sure the car is safe and basically everything's working and it's safe for road use. So I'm going to show you the first thing that has to be fixed. Okay, so the very first problem is no water is coming out. I'm going to show you why. The end of the water pipe that should lead from the water tank up to the window jets there for spraying the water on. But you can see rats have basically chewed through this hose all the way up. So basically a few months ago I popped out the jets from here to see what the problem was, and I basically took them out when I saw what it was, and I was too lazy to finish the job. So that's what I'm going to do now. I've got new silicone hose, kind of vacuum hose that I'm going to use to run through that, and then I'll have to, after buying 2 new jets as well because I lost the last 2. So the new ones I have are a little bit bigger, so I'm going to have to drill through the holes a little bit bigger to fit the new jets in. But hopefully they work just as good as the old ones. New silicone hoses there in the engine bay. Nice little colour scheme going on there, all the blues. And you can see here what the little rat bastards have after been chewing through. All down there. So next I have to fit in these new washer jets. So you can see the washer jets here, they're not fitting through at all. I don't want to do out the treads there for the bolt to go through on your side, so I'm just going to drill this a little bit bigger and then they'll slide through and I'll bolt them in then. And she fits. Ooh. Just testing it there, and one kind of stream from each of the jets is getting the window, but the second one is going up a bit higher and getting the garage door, so I might try and adjust them. I don't know if there's much adjustment in these, but I'll try. Seems to be working anyway. A little bit's getting the window more than what was getting it before. Okay, so this is where the handle was. It was sitting in there, and when I moved it originally, this plastic piece was up here, so it was kind of sitting slightly more to the right. So I do need to bring it over even more. So I don't know really where I'm going to put it. Probably about here. Hopefully it's high enough. So I'm just going to drill another hole here, stick the plastic piece in, and then put the screw back through, sit it in place, and I'll test it again, see hopefully it fits. I have that screwed in now after a few attempts of kind of moving it around. It was hard to judge by putting it up, putting the door card up and screwing it in, but after moving the screw up a little bit, so this should fit on. This door card here is really loose as well. I kind of lost a lot of the clips last time, so I'm gonna have to try find some and throw them in along the bottom. The sides just hit in. Same with the bottom. So the door's back on. I think everything is kind of basically done. That kind of had to be done. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna clean down the interior tonight, and then in the morning I'm gonna clean the outside, as it seems to be gathering a fuck ton of dirt after removing the plastic dip. I think the adhesive remover is kind of attracting stuff to the car. So tomorrow's Monday, and then Tuesday I will have the NCT. All I can really do now is just kind of make the car look a bit nicer. Hopefully that will push them to pass it. I've checked bulbs, everything like that, and I can't really see anything what's wrong with it besides the few things that I've kind of fixed now. Tires are brand new, so unless they were to fail on the being too wide, but they seem to be in enough to pass the NCT. So I'm gonna grab a few auto glim stuff. Okay, so I am back from the NCT now. The news wasn't the best, it did fail. So I'm going to show you here what is failed on, and then I'm going to show you in the car. So you can see there, battery mounting insecure. Now I didn't show this, but yesterday before I went to the NCT test, I did tie it down with the kind of like metal bar that goes across the top. And you can see it here. It is tied down completely securely. He said it was completely wobbling around the place. Like, that is tight on the battery. It does go forward and back slightly, so I honestly don't even know what he wants me to do for this. So I have some 3M tape which I'm going to stick underneath the base of the battery, and hopefully it's just a different person, because that would pass with a different person 100%. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. He said he knew the clamp was on it, which you could see, but he said it just wasn't secure enough. So I might try and move this down one hole and then throw like a block of wood either side and some 3M tape underneath. That's all I can think of. Not too bad though, as it did pass on my questionable sills. Broke up some wood there and threw underneath the battery, so this is tighter on it now, the clamp. There's no playing it whatsoever, so it better not fail this time. So I just have to go back, quick visual, should only take about 5-10 minutes when I drive, the 40 minutes there, and then I'll have my NCT till next year, and then I can start putting on these body pieces finally. Now the NCT centre there was in there about 10 seconds. The guy came out, just checked the battery, and we have passed our NCT. And on the way I also picked up this bad boy exhaust. I almost missed the closing time as off the NCT centre here. Got out at about 10 past 10. It closes at 20 past 10 I think. So I was cutting it close. We have another year on the road of this car, and now I got to start all the body pieces, putting them on, and then I'll be respraying the car soon enough. So I'm hoping to have all this stuff done by the 3rd of March, as is a DB Dailies car meet down in Wexford. So I'm hoping to have everything done by then, and the car's looking nice, as it's going to be a pretty nice show down there. The car show on the 3rd of March, I'll be selling some custom show plates. So if anybody's looking for some, you can look at my Instagram, which I'll link down below, and you can see the ones that I'm selling. Basically anyone's logo or Instagram name I can put on license plate, and I'll be handing them out on the day. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.